Welcome back, everyone. Right, I just walked in the door to the news that now last week, I believe on last Friday's roundup, I broke the news that four heavyweights were contracted to appear on future Saudi shows, and those four heavyweights were Deontay Wilder, Ajit Kabayel, Filip Hrgovic, and Daniel Dubois. And it's kind of emerging. Don Charles has said that Daniel Dubois they are in talks to face Filip Hrgovic on June the 1st on the Bivol Beterbiev undercard. Firstly, Bivol Beterbiev is an absolute creme de la creme, top draw fight that we're all drooling over, isn't it? But Daniel Dubois versus Filip Hrgovic is sort of looking like it's going to be on the undercard to that. Now, I've said many times before, I don't believe Filip Hrgovic is. I think he's got many shortcomings. I don't believe he's destined to be an elite level heavyweight. He's got, for me, he just doesn't have the qualities for me to make it. But when I talk about Daniel Dubois, I think this is possibly, on paper, this looks a good fight, but I think Filip Hrgovic could possibly be one of the worst choices of opponent for Daniel Dubois out there. And I'll tell you why. If you look at the attributes of both men and the boxing ability of both men, I think Daniel Dubois is the far more polished, far more well-rounded and well-schooled boxer. I think that's quite evident. Whilst not winning rounds against Alexander Usyk, he did live with him for quite a while in that fight. Like I said, although Usyk won comfortably and unanimously, up to the point of the stoppage. But I think the things that will give Daniel Dubois problems are, and I think this is where my only sort of future doubts over Daniel Dubois is possibly over his mental strength. Now he come a massive amount of distance over beating Jarrell Miller, and he had to survive a little sort of look like there was a wobble there mid rounds, but I still think there may be doubts over his mental strength when he gets in there against someone really tough. And although I see a lot of areas where Hrgovic is very weak, I think one of the areas where he's very strong is the fact that he looks to have a fantastic chin, a really, really, really rock solid jaw on the evidence we've got so far. So I do believe this could be the worst choice of opponent for Daniel Dubois because Hrgovic is very, very tough. He's got a very, very good chin, and he seems like one of those guys that, unless you're an absolutely destructive top line elite level puncher, you're going to have a trouble getting rid of him or deterring him. He lost the first half of the Zhilei Zhang fight quite comfortably, but took everything Zhang had to throw and was still there and won the second half of the fight. So I see Hrgovic, as much as I don't see him beating any of the top three, I think he could really be a problem and possibly the worst opponent possible for Daniel Dubois. But let me know what you guys think. Bit of breaking news, superb fight though, superb fight on a superb build. So I'll see you all soon. I'm out.